You guys, I was asked about, I was asked about when somebody goes to sleep and you go into a deep sleep and you go to come out of the sleep and you can't wake up and it feels like you can't breathe and it feels like somebody's choking or choking you. And I was telling that person that that is what you refer to as the old hag. They call her the old hag. It's a night hag. They refer to as a supernatural creature that paralyzes a sleeping person. Upon awakening, people describe the feeling or the vision of an entity sitting on their chest or at the foot of their bed. Now, medically, they call it sleep paralysis. They try to say it's because you don't have a regular sleep schedule. They try to say it's because you're not eating right or you might overeat and then go to sleep. It could be anxiety, okay? These are all scientific findings that they did on this. But we know that there's something darker there and deeper there, okay? So the old hag is in the family of the succubus incubus energy because some has been caught uh, exchanging sexual energies with humans. But there's others that's just an old lady, and she basically, you can hear the door open, shut, you can hear her footsteps, you can hear her come up, walk up, and then next you know, you feel the pressure on your chest. And then she starts choking you, okay? So, they said nightmares. The word nightmare was used to describe this experience in other night terrors before the word received its modern, more general meaning. The inability to move was widely considered the work of demons, and more specifically, incubi, which were thought to sit on the chest of sleepers. In the Old English, the name for these beings was mare, hence the name nightmare. Legend has it, folklore believes in places such as Newfoundland, and the US describe a negative shadow figure of an old woman who enters the room, who enters the room. Do you see the creature? Who enters the room, walks slowly over to the bed, sit on your chest, and begin to choke you. They're said to have, some are all dark, some are figures of older ladies, some are dark with glowing eyes. Folklore believes in places such as Newfoundland in the US describe a negative shadow figure of an old woman who enters the room and sits on the chest of her sleeping target. The victim usually wakes with a feeling of terror, difficulty breathing, and paralysis. The person is forced to lay there unable to move until she releases them from their grip. Truth or belief? In some cultures, it is believed that the hag is a demon summoned by the black magic of someone hurt or the actions of a jealous person. So, this is a demon that could be summoned in by someone that is jealous of you or somebody that feels like they were hurt by you. It is also thought to be punishment for one who has wronged another and are then terrified by their own reflections in their slumber. So they're trying to say that some people they have guilt. Some people have guilt and they feel like that's why this entity visits them. Other speculations are that homes and places themselves are haunted by evil spirits that feed off the energy of their living hosts. No matter what your beliefs are, there's a wide range of these types of experiences crossing continents and time. Global phenomenon. Now, we know that this has happened in more places than just the US. We said that they said in Brazil, Japan, okay? In Brazil, the legend is about a mythological being called the Passadera, she who steps. She is described as tall, skinny old woman with long, dirty nails, a long nose, and glowing red eyes. Her story is that she lives over the roofs, waiting to step on the chest of those who sleep with a full stomach. In Japan, sleep paralysis is called kanashibara. The term is rooted in Buddhism. Long ago, it's believed that Buddhist monks could use magic to paralyze others. In China, it has been labeled ghost oppression. Images depicting such experiences date back to the 18th century. So, scientifically, they're saying that it's just sleep paralysis. It's your way of making your body, forcing you to shut down because you're not getting enough sleep. Scientifically. Spiritually, this is somebody who was jealous of you that sent this creature in. It could have been. This could be that you're some past childhood guilt that you might not have learned from, some guilt that you have done in your adulthood that you haven't let go, or it could just simply be somebody conjuring up evil towards you. I certainly hope that this helped, okay? They're saying that the ways that you can get rid of this is regular sleep schedule, going to sleep at the same time every day. They said, oh my goodness, what else? I'm sorry, y'all. I actually had it all right here. But as far as mythical, the way that you can they said exercise but not more than 6 hours before bed or something like that. Plenty of rest and what else? They exercise, rest, something else, you all. But that's the scientific of it. Okay, you can look up the medical term. Is called sleep paralysis, but it's actually mythically it's called the Old Hag or Incubi. Um, Incubis can be got rid of by you got to break the spell. You got to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and you have to call on your higher power. Some people say that this is particularly a creature that you would call in Allah, Allah, but if they're using it to cast spirits out, they call them sleep ghosts in Buddhism religion, you also would like to call in Buddha. Okay. I hope this helped. This was a partial blackout, not because I'm not dressed, but just because I felt like that we should have a little blackout when it comes to this nice deep conversation. Um, I wanted to give you a way to banish this, but it's something that happens to everybody at least once in their life. If it happens often to you, then I feel like, yes, you do need to get more sleep because you're spiritually weak and you're being attacked in your sleep. So you need to get more rest, okay, to keep your energy up, which I know you're afraid that you might um, run into this hag again, and this might happen again. But another way is to place your pillows in front of your stomach and place a pillow in front of your back, behind your back, so that you don't end up rolling over and sleeping on your back. That helps as well because this comes from sleeping on your back, eating less before sleep. Okay, these are the scientific things. Me personally, spiritually, um, I feel like you should do a spiritual bath. Make sure that you gorge yourself spiritually with any emblems during the sleep time that that you wear. Gorge yourself, protect yourself, and also as well call in your higher deity and ask for them to block any interactions with incubis. You do not want to allow any, you do not allow any incubis into your existence and the portals for any of them to be closed while you're sleeping or while you're awake. Okay, thank you so much for tapping on the title of this video. This was specifically for somebody, but I felt like it would help everybody. So I just did a video on it. So thank you so much. And I hope that this helped. And if it's evening, sweet dreams. And if it isn't, hope you have a great day. Agape.